Welcome back. Let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about openers. Openers are great intros to a video, or they can be individual messages or videos themselves. Now, building them from scratch inside Final Cut Pro 10 can be quite the process. We've already done it for you and gave you simple controls so you can simplify your edits. Now, there are many styles of openers out there, but today we want to share some tips and tricks for GetSTOMP opener. For other great plugins and templates for Final Cut Pro 10, check out polaricfx.com, or better yet, subscribe to our channel to get updates for new products, paid and free alike. Now let's jump in here and go over some tips and tricks to get you customizing your new opener and saving loads of time. Stomp typography is powerful, engaging, grabs attention, and is a great way to share a message or tell a compelling story. It's music driven, and really, quite frankly, it's just fun to do. Now, the music you choose depends on your project, but it's important to find something that fits the style and drives the video forward. We built GetSTOMP opener around a specific song, Stomp and Bass by Red Octopus. We would recommend that for the 15 and 30-second templates. Link to that song is below in the description. If you want specific help in creating that clip to match just perfectly, click on the link in the video and you can watch that. Now, this video is simple, no nonsense, straight to the point. We just want to help. Now, what if the song you want doesn't exactly fit? What are my options? Well, that's tip number one, and we'll show you how to make it fit just right. So I have my fashion opener here, and I want to use this as an example. Now, I have a song that's going to be a little bit different, and I want to see how it times and how it sounds without even touching it or making any alterations to the song. So it's pretty close. It has good potential. It matches kind of what I'm thinking, what I want. The tricky part is just going to be getting the text to come on exactly when the beat is hitting, and that's the trick to Stomp typography. So in order to do that, if I want to lengthen or shorten this template right here, it's going to speed it up or slow it down. Now, I only want to do segments of it so I can time certain things for certain places. So in order to do that, I can't go in here and start cutting it up, because if I cut my template, it actually makes it its own small mini template, and it goes all the way through. So I'll give you an example. If I cut this right here, it's actually showing the logo at the end of, let's say, 6 seconds right here, and it's already finished. So we don't want to do that. So the trick is, what we're going to do is actually create a compound clip. Now, before you go ahead and do that, try to have some text and images and things in there, kind of similar to how you want it. Now, you can go back and make more alterations and customize it further, but it's best to have a good chunk of it in there beforehand. So I'm going to right click and create a new compound clip. I'm going to call this a fashion opener. Click OK. So I've created a compound clip. Now I have the option to start cutting this up and customizing the timing, whether it's speeding it up or slowing it down. Now, what I like to do is I like to find where each take switches from one to the next. So right here, I'm going to click M on my keyboard and put a marker on there. Okay, so just kind of right there. I'm going to do another one right there. And then I want this one before it transitions. Okay, so let's work with these three right here. So I want this to be a little bit faster. I want it to match the music a little bit better. So I'm going to come in here, click B and hit the blade tool, and click on that. Select this little segment that I've just cut out. Come up here to the timing, go to custom, and I'm going to put that at about 115. Now, the one thing you have to remember that any changes that you make at the very beginning of this affect everything else in terms of timing with the music. So it's important for you to not move on to the next part of the song or to the next part of the template until you are happy and satisfied with the way it looks and the timing. So that's important. Don't forget that part. So I'm going to watch this. That's perfect. It's a little bit better. It matches it. I'm going to come to this next one. We're going to blade this one. So we've cut that with the blade tool. Come up here, go to custom. I want to time this a little bit more. We're going to put this at, let's say 90. Okay, we'll watch that. That's better, much better. We're getting closer. So we're going to come to this one. I need this one to slow down as well. So I'm going to blade tool. Come over here, grab this, custom. And we're going to do, let's say let's do 90 again. Slow it down. All right, now let's look how all three of these look. Perfect. So you can see that I've actually marked some different parts of the song that I definitely want to time with these other words. And so I'll show you what the end product of that looks like, but that's how it goes. So you create a compound clip, and then you can start cutting things up and timing it specifically to match just about any song that you have in mind for this style of template. So hopefully that helps. So this is how it looks, and it fits really well. I'm really happy with it. It wasn't too much work. I know it looks a little bit messy, but it's actually really simple to do and to finish that. Alright, so the last trick I'm going to show you is how to put video into your drop zones so it times well and shows up when you want it to inside the GetSTOMP opener template. Because what happens is when your timeline hits this template over here, it begins to show the media, whatever it is, inside your drop zone. And so if you only have a 4-second clip and it's not going to show up for another 12 seconds inside the template, it's going to be stuck on the last frame, and that's not what you want. So in order for us to do that, we need to add extra media to your video clip to make sure it times for when that's going to show up. So it's pretty straightforward. What you need to do is you need to find where your media comes in. So we're going to replace this guy on the brick wall, and he kind of starts to show up kind of right about here. So I've already kind of put a marker right there. I'm going to take this girl right here. I want her walking, and I'm going to put this right here. That's where I want her to show up. I want it to be looking just like that, and I want it to show up inside my template just like that. Now I need to fill all of this in with some more, just a placeholder. So I'm going to come up here and grab a template, just a title, throw it in here, drag it out. You don't need any animations or anything like that. That'll save you. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab both of these, and we're going to create a new compound clip. We're going to call this Fashion Walk. Okay, so I have Fashion Walk. It's actually in here inside my project. So I'm just going to get rid of this. I don't need this sitting here anymore. So I'm going to come inside the template. I know it's drop zone 7. So image 7. Get rid of this guy on the wall. I'm going to come over here and make sure you click at the very beginning of this compound clip, because you want it to, the timing is important. So we're going to click right there. We're going to click apply clip. All right, it's done rendering. Let's check it out. Perfect. She comes on right when we want her to. And that's how you do it. It's pretty simple, but just wanted to show that to you, so make sure that you have that in your arsenal for helping you customize further this GetSTOMP opener template. These are just a few handy tips and tricks to use with GetSTOMP opener. Hope this video helps. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know what other questions you have or other tutorials you'd like to see by commenting below. Be on the lookout for more videos, plugins, and tutorials from us. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and we'll see you in the next one.